Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about bullying as adults. We've all heard of bullies in school. We might have actually been bullied in school. Or you were the bully, I don't know. There are many reasons why someone becomes a bully. So many different factors play a huge role in the development of a child's brain. Constant exposure to these factors will definitely influence how a child interacts with other people. As someone who was bullied in school, I've been told by my parents that the bullies have some sort of insecurities, which caused them to put other people down. I've also been told that jealousy was a big part of why I was bullied. I used to always be the tallest girl in the class, sometimes even taller than most boys. I wore knee-high socks and a midi-length skirt at school. I used to always hide my legs because I was insecure about them. My eyebrows were bushy and I was very thin. I was insecure, but I didn't become a bully. So it was hard for me to believe that my bullies' reasons for bullying me and other people stemmed from insecurities. But as I grew older, I realized that no two people are the same. I can be insecure about myself and not take my frustrations out on other people, but the next person might be different. Speaking of growing older, there are bullies that outgrow their bully phase and regret every bad thing they did or said to other people back in the day. However, unfortunately, there are people who cannot possibly stop being a bully. Okay, that's confusing. Let's rephrase that. There are people who don't grow up. There, fixed it. When we think of the word bully, we often think about school and kids. Bullying happens every second of every day at school, that's for sure. But it can very well also happen at work, on the bus, on the road, or within your friend group. It's a very sad reality, but the truth is, bullying is everywhere. No matter how old a person may be, they can be a bully too. There's no age requirement for being a bully, unfortunately. After graduating high school, we might find ourselves celebrating because we're finally adults. Whether you're pursuing a degree or working straight away, we thought we were free from the shackles of bullies. Yeah, no, not here in this world. That doesn't happen. In fact, moving on to adulthood might introduce us to more bullies. And I'm sorry to say this, but it just gets harder to speak up the more you let them walk all over you. Because now that we're adults, it's somewhat harder to ask for help. You can't always run to mom and cry now that you're an adult, or to your friend or significant other, you're an adult. Like I said, it gets harder the older we get. Bullies in the adult world can be a boss who power trips. Some bosses find enjoyment in power tripping and having their subordinates suffer through their unreasonable demands and inconsiderate comments. Now, I'm not an expert, but this behavior can be the result of some childhood trauma or bad influences. With great power comes great responsibility, really is a true statement. If power lands in the hands of a ruthless bully, they will surely make your life miserable whenever they can. Bullies come in the form of a friend as well. If your friend puts you down and self-dismisses their poor behavior by calling themselves quirky, then you're a victim of bullying, my friend. If they make a whole joke out of private things in your life and you get offended, they will make you look like you're a wimp who can't take jokes. Seriously? Sarcasm and over-the-top jokes about serious matters kill the whole vibe when done in a poor, demeaning way. Most of the time, though, these people don't realize they're bullying you because you're a friend, and for some reason, Some people think you're just supposed to ignore racist jokes, insensitive comments, and other offensive remarks a friend makes. I know there isn't a handbook on friendships, but gosh darn, grow up and learn the word respect properly. This is making me flustered because this happens way too often to me and to the people I love, so this is very personal. Bullies might think they are superior to others, that's why they like putting people down. This can contradict what I said earlier though about insecurity being a major reason for bullies to bully. But again, there's no such thing as 100% identical twins. Have you ever tried fighting back against your bully? Let's say, for example, you retaliate by replying with a mean comment to your friend who told you that you're ugly. They will get offended because, well, people like this don't like the taste of their own medicine. There is a chance they will back off, but it's not likely, especially if you're friends with them. Instead, this retaliation tactic might result in an all-out insult battle between you and said friend or bully. In short, the situation might get worse. Have you ever wondered why you're not a bully? Well, it's because healthy people don't worry about unsettling others. You don't see a point in being rude or offensive because, frankly, it is a waste of time and energy. Thank you so much for listening and watching and sticking around with me. Always remember that awareness is free and it helps you prepare for what's to come. I'll see you all later. Bye.